organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up tonight, live on Daily Iowan TV. Finals week is coming. Find out where and when you should study next.
But when you need a break, there's some furry friends on campus here to help.
And in sports,
the men's basketball team picked up a historic win last night.
All that and more coming up next.
This is Daily Iowan TV Live.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for this live edition of Daily Iowan TV. I'm Tanner Sigworth.
And I'm Mary Caldwell.
Coralville police are investigating 2 bodies found in a hotel Tuesday evening. The maintenance staff discovered the bodies in a room at the Suburban Extended Stay Hotel. Chief Barry Bedford says autopsies are needed to confirm identities and causes of death. According to a release from the Coralville Police, the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation is assisting with the investigation, though their involvement is precautionary. Chief Bedford said it is too early to determine if the deaths were suspicious and that he does not believe the public is in danger because of the incident.
Today, the Iowa Board of Medicine deemed Malik Jouaid fit to practice medicine with reasonable skill and safety. The former University of Iowa radiology professor was fired back in 2012 for harassing his colleagues. The evaluation found that Jouaid's behavior came from an acute episode induced by self-prescribed medicine for a chronic health condition.
Students will soon be waking up groggy from a long night of studying and filling out those dreaded Scantron sheets. Yes, finals week is almost upon us, and I checked out some study spots to witness the student overload.
Let's do finals week. Wake up, coffee, study, sleep, no time. Coffee, study, lunch, with some more coffee. It's not a fun routine, but next week students will be handed those question packets and Scantrons, or worse, one of these blue essay books. So as you can imagine, libraries and shops around town are packed with students preparing for the long week ahead of them, leaving some study areas hard to come by.
let's try to go like the higher floors of the library because that's where less people are. It's most of the time the quietest, but as you get closer to finals week, more people end up going there. So, and then Kim Building, higher floors there, Van Allen, basically 5 or 6 places you just go around until you find a place that's quiet, with headphones in or listen to music, something like that. So.
Private study areas are available to reserve, but these fill up rather quickly.
You can only do like 2 a week, so most times I don't mess around with that.
Spaces here at the library are filling up, so what are some other options? Well, you probably guessed it.
Coffee shops are another popular study area, but let's remember these are businesses. If you're not ordering anything, you might be asked to leave. Looking to study at places like Java House or Starbucks, you might want to purchase a beverage. And what about those that don't drink coffee?
No, I can't drink coffee.
What do you do then?
You just gotta go back to your room in your house or apartment. It's the last place you can go where nobody else is gonna be, so.
The library has several areas designated quiet study areas. It's just a race to see who can get to those spots first.
And to tell us how you can relax during finals week with some four-legged friends, Frank Rotella went to the Iowa Memorial Union. Check it out.
Scores of students stopped by the Iowa Memorial Union last night to spend some time with several therapy dogs. The dogs, stationed in the North Room and the South Room near the IMU's main lounge, were on hand to help students take their minds off of next week's final exams. And as you can see, both parties took quite a liking to each other. Therapy dogs are trained to stay calm in hectic situations and provide affection even to those who are shy or weak.
On a different night, these dogs might be visiting sick kids or cheering up old folks in a nursing home, but tonight they're just here to chase away some study blues.
Maggie Weingarten, director of Therapy Dogs of Johnson County, wasn't surprised to hear that most students I talked to said dogs like hers helped take away some of the stress they were feeling.
There's a lot of study out there showing that just the tactile petting a therapy dog for 5-10 minutes causes decreases in blood pressure, respiration rate, decreases in the cortisol, the stress hormone level.
It's a sure bet that these students would rather keep visiting with their new furry friends instead of hitting the books next week. Frank Rotella, Daily Iowan TV.
Those dogs made a second appearance at the IMU and were once again a big hit.
Still to come on Daily Iowan TV, a new pasta restaurant in Iowa City is booming. Find out more next.
And in sports, the What It Takes segment returns. Tanner, did you know that December is actually the cloudiest month of the whole year?
Really? I guess I should have noticed that. It has been awfully cloudy lately. Let's toss it over to Katie Sextra, who's in the weather studio. Katie, are we going to see more of those clouds coming up?
You know, guys, I think we will. And as we head into the last couple of days of class and our final week of the semester, it looks like warmer weather is on its way also. Last year at this time, we were seeing much colder temperatures in the teens. Tomorrow will be a bit warmer than today, with temps around 27 in the morning. It should warm up to about 33 during the day and stay in the high 20s throughout the evening hours. The last day of class will bring partly cloudy skies, low 40s, little chance of precipitation, and low 30s in the evening. When the weekend arrives, temps will be in the high 40s and we might even see low 50s both afternoons. Saturday will be overcast, and on Sunday there is a chance of rain in the late morning through the afternoon hours. The first day of finals will bring mid-40s and a very good chance of rain. Make sure to grab your umbrellas before you head out for any tests. Tuesday will be cooler with temps in the upper 30s with a slight chance of rain throughout the day. There's a look at our forecast. Tanner and Mary, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Katie. From pasta to sauce to cheeses, Zaza's Pasta has Italian food covered for the Iowa City area. Daily Iowan TV's Hannah Thompson went to Zaza's to see what makes this Italian shop different from the rest.
For Julie Parisi, making pasta has been a lifelong passion.
I started ever since I could see over the edge of my grandmother's kitchen table. She was our neighbor growing up, so I'd run over there across the backyard and help her make pasta every week.
But now it's become more than just a passion, it's become her career. Julie opened Zaza's Pasta Shop and Italian Market in May after having success at the farmer's market.
I just saw that it was going so well at the farmer's market, and I thought it might translate well into a little shop as well.
Since opening her shop, Julie has expanded her inventory to not only pasta, but other Italian classics like sauces, cheeses, and pre-made meals. Even though she begins each day bright and early making her products, the best part about it is that it doesn't even feel like work.
I guess not a lot of people can say that they get up and are excited to go to work every day, and I really am. I like it here a lot, and I think the shop, just came together so well, and it's kind of cute, and I get to play around with food stuff all day, which I really like to do, so I don't feel like I'm working when I'm here.
And while her main focus is the pasta, Julie wants to keep her customers coming back for seconds.
Trying to make it accessible to people and give them ideas and show them different ways of being able to use the product in an everyday kind of fashion is something that I'm constantly working on. And luckily, people are really getting into it, so that's been fun to see.
Julie hopes to keep expanding to more grocery stores and even another shop in the future. Hannah Thompson, Daily Iowan TV.
One lucky Iowa City drag queen is going to be making her debut on the 7th season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Sasha Bell will be competing against 14 other queens in the new season, which begins on January 26th. Viewing parties in Iowa City and Des Moines have already planned to watch Sasha compete for the crown. Sasha will be following in another Iowan's footsteps. Sharon Needles from Newton won the crown in the show's 4th season.
After a grand jury decided not to indict a New York police officer over the case of Eric Garner, even athletes are getting involved in the protest. Numerous NBA players have been sporting t-shirts that read, "I can't breathe," including stars like LeBron James, Derrick Rose, and Kobe Bryant. Recently, the Cleveland Cavaliers played the Brooklyn Nets in a regular season game hosted at the Barclays Center in London. The British royal couple, along with former Nets owner Jay-Z, both had a part in getting players the shirts overseas. Speaking of basketball, Mary, the Iowa men's basketball team is off to a hot start this season.
I know, aren't they 8-2?
6-game winning streak after the victory last night. Let's go ahead and toss it over to Austin Luce and Taylor Mathis, who are in the sports studio with the recap.
Thanks, guys. Tonight in sports, we'll bring back our What It Takes segment to take a look at an Iowa gymnast in her final year of competition.
But first, the Hawkeye men's basketball team picked up win number 400 in Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Taylor Bartz was at Carver last night and has the story.
A crowd of over 12,000 left Carver Hawkeye Arena happy last night as the Hawkeyes defeated Alcorn State 67-44. The Hawkeyes held on to the lead throughout the game, and a lot of things seemed to go right. One thing in particular took place at the free throw line, where the Hawkeyes were 16 for 22. The Hawks scored the first 5 points of the game from the free throw line and averaged 73%. One man whose free throws seemed to pack a little something extra last night was Aaron White. White led the team with 15 points and was 9 for 10 from the line. Coach McCaffrey stated that White's ability to get open when needed is one reason he's been so successful.
He's got an incredible ability to get there in a variety of different ways. We can post him up and get it to him in transition, get it to him out of the motion game. He just has a knack for getting open and creating angles and getting to the free throw line. So the way he shoots it too, and it's a great thing for us.
White and his team's ability to take full advantage of their opportunities from the line is a big reason the Hawks were so successful last night.
I mean, 3 points, man. I mean, I missed one, but yeah, I don't know. I just got a knack for getting there, and I'm fortunate to knock him down. So.
Free throws weren't the only thing the Hawks did well last night. They tallied a total of 45 rebounds, and their defense limited the Braves to a 33% field goal percentage and 0 for 8 from the three-point range. Their steady lead throughout the game allowed Iowa to turn to their reserves for most of the second half to finish out their win. Iowa's win streak will be tested on Friday night as the number 14 Iowa State Cyclones invade Carver. Taylor Bartz, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Iowa has won 4 of the last 5 games against Iowa State. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. and fans are encouraged to wear black to support the Hawks.
Hawkeye gymnastics fans got their first look at the team this past weekend at the intra-squad meet.
That's right, Taylor. Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Nicole Ray sat down to find out what it takes to be a gym hawk.
Thanks, guys. The University of Iowa women's gymnastics team is just about to kick off their season at the start of next semester. I took some time to talk with senior Sydney Hare to find out just what it takes to be an Iowa gym hawk.
This was a little more tough than I expected, just the waking up really early in the morning for morning conditioning. I'm up at 5:30, getting there at 6 o'clock, ready to go. We train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then off and on Saturdays, just depending if we're on season or if we're not on season. And then we usually hit 3 events a day, definitely bars and beam every single day, and then vault and floor we alternate, just because those are 2 really hard pounding events, so we're trying to save our bodies by doing it just 1 a day. And in college, you do learn more skills, but you're learning them with the mindset that everything you do has to be perfect.
Athletics will never trump your character, at least for me. So we want them to have a level of integrity. We want them to be good students. Right now we have 19 members, and the reason I like this team so much is they're all so very, very different. But I love coming to the gym every day because of who they are, not what they do.
In college, that's the main difference it's everyone is a team working together, encouraging each other. When someone is falling behind, you grab onto your teammate and you pull them along with you. It's not just you striving to be the best that you can be. Yes, it is still individualized in that aspect, but you're dragging your team on with you. Your mentality really pours over into your gymnastics and your overall performance. Just that confidence in yourself and being able to, even if you are scared, cover it up, present yourself like you're not, and being able to work through your fright. And I think that has definitely been a lesson that I've learned throughout my college career. It definitely takes a passion and a drive within yourself in order to be the best that you can be. So I would say just finding that spark in you and just letting it shine.
Sydney and the rest of the women's gymnastics team will compete in their first meet January 9th at LSU. Austin and Taylor, back to you guys.
That'll do it for us tonight here in the sports studio.
Tanner and Mary, back to you guys at the desk.
That's all we have for you tonight on this live edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check us out tomorrow, same time, same place.
I'm Mary Caldwell.
And I'm Tanner Sigworth.
Thanks for watching and have a great night.